ladies and gentlemen. I'm Sophia. I'd like to welcome you all to AMD's press conference at Computex 2014. Every year at this time, AMD has some latest updates, exciting announcements, and leading technologies to share with every one of you. This morning, we will hear from our top executives about all of these exciting informations. We're also very happy to be joined by Leva Force, our Senior Vice President and Chief Marketing Officer, and also John Bird, Senior Vice President and Chief Sales Officer with us today. Please welcome and thank you for joining us this morning. We're very happy and also we're looking forward to demonstrating how AMD is enabling today and inspiring tomorrow with our leading innovative technologies and products. But most important of all, we're very happy to have you here with us from all over the world. So now, to get things started, let's wait no more. Please join me and welcome Spencer Pan, our AMD Corporate Vice President and Managing Director for Greater China, to the stage.
And media friends and AMD partners, good morning. And on behalf of AMD Greater China, I welcome everyone to take time to join the AMD press conference today in Taipei Computex. Yesterday, I was attending the opening ceremony of Computex and a few amazing data with me at about. I think everybody knows this is the 34 years Taipei hosts Computex. And also this year, we have roughly 1,700 vendors confirmed to come here, and around 5,000 booths has been set up in the exhibition hall. And almost 130,000 people from all the world registered to join this event, including the most important buyers from all the world, such as the Best Buy, etc. So, with that fact, this is a really, really amazing event. And the Taipei Computex has already become the #2, the biggest technology and computer show in the world. And after CES, and absolutely the #1 in Asia Pacific. So, and as a leading player in the semiconductor industry, AMD absolutely values Taipei Computex a lot. And we know that it's a significant impact to us everywhere. So that's the only reason why every year AMD brings the most innovation products to come here to share with you and the world at the very first time. So today, similar to the past years, and as Sophia mentioned, we are very honored to invite a lot of the top executives from AMD to give everybody a great update. I'm sure everyone here can learn more through their presentation in the next 1 hour. So now, with my greatest pleasure, I will invite our Dr. Lisa Su, Senior Vice President, and the General Manager from Global Business Unit, to give us the latest update on AMD innovative inspired technologies for the
our very exciting products. So I'm going to start for a few minutes today and talk to you about what we see in the market and what we see happening and really the trends for the future. So if you really start by saying, here in Computex, we're here with all of our friends, our partners, our customers, as well as all of the impressive media, it's really all about the innovation for the next 10 years. And what's driving all of that innovation? It's really several things. The first is the consumer. All of us as consumers are using our information, our data, our devices, every time, all the time, every place, in all data formats. And it's driving incredible explosion of devices, which is a very important driver for our second piece, and I'm going to talk more about this, is the extending view of the market. And it's really what's happening in the data center and what's happening in the embedded markets and all of the different devices that we can use our technology in. And finally, the most important thing from an AMD standpoint is we are here to provide technology for our customers. How do we enable our customers to be the most successful, the most innovative, and the most capable going forward? So these are the three areas from an AMD standpoint that are driving our market perspective. Now, when you talk about innovation, AMD is all about innovation. We absolutely want to drive the most advanced technology going forward. And it's really innovation in three key areas. The first one is in computing horsepower. We absolutely realize that whether you're in consumer devices or you're in embedded devices or you're in server devices, it's all about how do we get more computing horsepower at lower power and higher efficiency for our capability. The second, you'll see beautiful graphics displays all through our display here. And it's about graphics and visualization and how do we process all of that content going forward. This is a second key trend. And then the third point is all about how do we bridge our ecosystem. The ecosystem is hardware ecosystem, software ecosystem, here in Taiwan, a very rich ODM ecosystem, OEM ecosystem, and really bringing all of those together to get the best product at the best price at the best time. That's really how we view innovation going forward. So a little bit about AMD. We have been changing as a company. We are a different company than we were several years ago. If you looked at AMD in 2012, over 90% of our business was in the PC business. And it was a very important and growing business, definitely for all of us in the ecosystem. As you look forward, there's, in addition to the PC market, there's so many places that you can innovate. And if you just walk the halls of Computex here in Taipei, you can see so many applications, whether you're talking about graphics, you're talking about visualization, whether you're talking about data center, embedded, as well as ultra-low power devices. So from an AMD strategy standpoint, you're going to see our technology in numerous applications as we go forward. In terms of our core markets, you'll see many new systems from every OEM here at Computex on our new products. You will see the highest performance graphics capability here, and you will also see a lot of new growth for our company. And I'm very excited to show you some of those applications. And as we move forward, you'll see that in 2013, our revenue was about 30% in new markets and 70% in the PC market. And by the time we get to 2015, we think that the technology will actually be 50-50, both within the PC market as well as in the growth markets. This is the changing nature of the technology and what we're doing at AMD. So, 2014 has already been a great year. And when you think about what's important to us, it really is about leadership technology. Starting first with our Radeon graphics brand. We love graphics. Our goal in life is to be #1 share in graphics. And we really have tremendous momentum. This year we launched the Radeon R9 295x2, the fastest graphics card in the planet. Very proud of it. We also launched the Mantle API. Mantle is a software API that allows us to really program through Metal with gaming. More importantly, the ecosystem has adopted Metal. So we have the gaming engines, we have game developers, as well as the games actually developed with Mantle. You're going to see some very exciting demos of that later in today's press conference. We also have the world's first 4K laptop over there with our partner Toshiba, who's really demonstrated the capability in mobile graphics. And our commitment is truly to the ecosystem, partnering on hardware and software with the game developers to really put together a very strong capability. So when you think about AMD, think about leadership graphics as very important to us. And then when you move over to the compute side, we are extremely proud of our Kaveri APU. Our Kaveri APU, and you'll see many demos of it today during this press conference, is really the most advanced APU in the industry. And what you'll see is that this category and we'll have over 150 million. In another year or two, we will double that again. And that's the momentum of the APU. And when you think about the APU, you should think about it across all applications. And that is different when you think about AMD. Starting first, if you look at applications, look at the game consoles. We have our Sony PlayStation 4, our Microsoft Xbox One. We're also in the Wii U system. We have 100% share in the new game consoles. This is the power of our graphics and our APU technology. When you look at other applications, thin clients and tablets, these are also excellent applications for APUs. When you go forward and look at embedded, we're going to talk to you about embedded applications. And you look at the range of applications that AMD's graphics and APUs are in, going from machine vision to gaming, casino gaming to digital signage. You can see just a range of applications where our embedded graphics and APUs can go. And then, of course, the server business. The server business, again, lots of innovation happening in the data center between servers, communications, and networking. These are all applications for AMD APUs. And this is where we see the growth for our technology going forward. Now, with that, it's also very important to say that we are always here at Computex to talk about the news. And we have a very, very exciting set of product announcements today in 3 of our key businesses. You're going to hear about our newest client chips from Kevin Lensing, talking to you about what we're doing in mobile and what we're doing extending our professional line. You're going to hear from Scott Ayler in Embedded, who's going to talk about our range of new devices in embedded APUs and CPUs. And then you're going to hear from David Cummings on what we're doing in the graphics, professional graphics, and server space. So, very exciting morning in front of us. With that, let me bring up Kevin Lensing. Kevin?